Hey guys, and welcome to part 5 of my Cosmic Ripples crochet along. It's going to be a bit of a shorter video, this one, because now we're finally onto the border, which means we have no more of this crazy ripple pattern going on, so I will be a little bit more gentle with you all. So, I wanted to just start anywhere on this blanket, so I thought, well, let's start on this bit, because this can look a bit intimidating when you're going to put a border onto it. So I'm going to use my favourite black yarn, just because I think one row of black around this is going to look even better than a row of colour. That's just my personal opinion, but hey, do what you like. So I decided to start here on my blanket on this little half square infill what we did, just to go through what we're going to do about this, because it can look a bit intimidating and what do you do with it. So what I'm going to do is, if you look down a few rows, go to your edges and look down and see where the rows are underneath, which is the same size as these edge bits, and I have 15 stitches what go across here. So if you go up, that means you're going to need 15 stitches across here as well, because that line is the same as that. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to connect, not on this bit, but I'll connect over here, and I'll just crochet along a little bit. I'm going to use double crochet again for this. So I'm just, again, stitch for stitch. Hope you've all been able to follow along. Even though, if your pattern does go a little bit squiffy, I hope I've given you enough information on how to kind of like correct little things as you're going along. Right, so I'm just coming up on that bit. So I need 15 stitches across here. Right, so I'm not going to go into this chain to corner space, but what I'm going to actually do is go into the chain 1 itself. Just because if I went into that gap there, it'd be too big. Right, so I'm going to pick on this purple stitch I've got here, see if I can get a bit closer, and I'm not going to go in between the stitch. I'm going to kind of go through the stitch to get rid of that yarn tail. So I'm just going to try and get in there. So 1, and you just got to kind of stab your way through things. 2, and through that yellow one. 3, go through it again. 4, so the idea is you're only going through half a stitch because you don't want the edges there to kind of like pull apart, and and try and get them as evenly spaced as you can. That's 6. Yeah, sometimes you just got to, just make a bit of a judgment call about it. So how many have I got there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11. 12. "13, 14 and 15 takes me right onto the edge of where I need to be. So as you can see, that kind of evens things out a lot. So when it comes to doing our next round, this little, if you end up with like a little bump here, that's totally fine. The next round will get rid of that. So for the entire round, you're just going to carry on doing double crochet, one in each stitch, until you get back to the beginning, where we will move on to round 2, and we'll be doing something a little bit more exciting. So the next part, what you're going to end up coming up to is this, and you kind of tackle this in the same way. So you kind of see how big it is, and you can just, you know, see how many stitches you need to cover across it without putting too many stitches in there. So just carry on stitching and I'll join you back for round 2. Right, round 2 of the border. So what I'm going to do is pick a colour, go into the very corner of your blanket, and just do a regular squared corner. So let's chain 3, double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. So that's 1 and 2. Right, what we're going to do now is we are going to do 5 back post double crochets. So to do that, if you remember from the other video where we made the small squares, just yarn over, go behind, go through, pull up a loop, oops. Try not to get that yarn tail tangled up. Pull up a loop, go through 2 and then go through 2, so that's 1. And then do 4 more just like it. 2. 3. And 4. So it makes 5. Now we're going to do 5 front post doubles. So same, apart from we're going round the front of that stitch. That's 1. 2. 3. 4 and 5. Then we're going to do 5 posts back. So we're just going to do this all the way around the blanket. We're going to do 5 of one, then 5 of the other. Normally your stitch count will have to be even on this, but I've got a feeling mine won't be on any side, which is fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to carry on working like this. It gives it like a really nice, kind of breaks this black line up a bit, but makes a nice little edge, which we're going to build onto as well. So what I'll do is I'll come back at the end of this row, not the round, but the end of a row, to show you how to tackle a corner if your stitch count's not exactly 100%. Right, keep stitching and I'll see you soon. Right, so I'm just coming up on that corner of my first edge, and I've just done 5 back post, and if I count my stitches, I only have 4 left. So I'm just going to do 4 front posts, double crochets, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. So what I'm trying to say is, even if you only end up with 4 or 3 or 2 in your sequence, you might even be on back post here. Just continue on with the pattern until you hit the corner. So since I have 4 here, I'm then going to do 4 front post here, because it kind of makes your corner look a bit more even. Don't matter if all 4 corners are different, because it's a big blanket, and let's face it, no one's ever going to notice. So I'm just going to do my corner like normal. So 1, 2 chains, and then 2 doubles. So that's my corner done. Just going to turn my blanket a little bit. And then since I've got front post stitches here, 4 of them, I'm just going to do 4 right here as well. So that's 1, 2, 3 and 4. And then see this corner looks nice and even now. So then what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back into my sequences of 5. So that's 5 back post and 5 front to 5 front post. And then you kind of work the corner the same. It might not look the same, but it's how to keep the pattern looking even as possible when it isn't really. So, carry on all the way around your blanket and I will join you back for round 3. Right, so welcome to round 3 of our little border. So what I'm going to do is I'm switching colour again, and I've just picking a corner where I've got front post double crochets. And I am going to pull up a loop and chain 2. And then I'm going to be doing half double crochets for this round. So yarn over, go through, pull up loop and just yarn over and then pull through all 3 loops. And then chain 2 and then another 2 half double crochets to finish making that corner. Right, so what I'm going to do is just get me a little bit more yarn. I'll just sew this end in a little bit later. So, wherever I have my front post, I'm going to go into that stitch. So not round it, but actually into the stitch with half double crochets. Just like that. And then since we have, let's have a look. Yeah, I'm just going to keep going, to be honest. Yeah, yeah. For this round, let's make it nice and easy, and let's just do half double crochets in every single stitch. I was going to do something a little bit different, but I think this blanket's been complicated enough. So for this round, it's just a round of half double crochets, and then I will see you back for the very final 4th round, because I don't want to be adding too much of a border, because I want to keep it nice and simple. I just wanted to add a little effect, the same as the squares, and just yeah, just make it nice and tidy. So I will see you back for round 4. Right guys, 4th and final round for this border, and I'm back on the black yarn again. I just wanted to say a massive thank you to anyone who's been following this along with this pattern, or even just giving me a like. I've really enjoyed making this one, and hopefully I will be doing a couple more videos in this kind of style. It just saves me trying to do an entire blanket all in one video. So for this, we're just going to attach onto the corner with a slip stitch and just chain 1, and then we're going to do 1 single crochet, another single crochet, chain 1, another single crochet and another single crochet, all in that corner. And then we're just going to do 1 single crochet in each stitch around, because I just want to add one little final round of black just to make that edging pop a little bit more. So if anybody has been having trouble with this video, send me a little message and I will be able to help you the best I can. And yeah, I'd love to see people's kind of like progress, or if you're making it, what kind of colours you're using. You can tag me on things on Instagram. My name there is Crochet Kyle. I always love to see what people have been making, and you know, so I always find it fun, and every time I see one of my patterns or designs in a different colour, it looks so pretty, and it always looks super nice. So yeah, until next time, I will see you again soon. Bye.